1 second. 1 second. I just gotta say this. Finally! Finally! WWE Creative has fucking done it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Vince. You smart fucking businessman. You legend. That's right. The Rock. The great one. The guy that people were like, no way is he going to be coming back for WrestleMania, man. No way. He's into the movies now. He'll never return. Well, what do you know? He's back, baby. And I'll tell you right now, I was like the Lex Man. I was like most of the guys on here. I fucking marked out hard when I saw him come back. And you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is, Dwayne The Rock Johnson has been away from this business for 7 freaking years. 7 years he has not been in that ring. Yet he comes back one night. The crowd goes nuts, like the lights all went out. Okay? Then you saw this weird moment like you normally see with Taker's stuff. So I'm thinking, it sort of tricked me a bit. I thought, hold on, Taker's the WrestleMania dude here, like WrestleMania host? That's a bit bizarre. But then you hear The Rock's music and it was revamped and it was actually pretty cool to hear his new music. And he come out, man, no one was in their seats. Everyone was ass out, cheering their asses off. And I can tell you this right now, after 7 years, 7 years away from the business, Rock has not missed a fucking step. Not one. He came out, he cut a good promo, he did his comedy like usual. He even said asses during the and this is the PG era, and John Cena got in trouble for swearing beforehand, but Rock's actually come out and just been himself from like Attitude Days, and owned Michael Cole, which I found friggin' hilarious. And yeah, called out Cena, called out Miz and everyone else, and said, "Man, I'm gonna be here for a while, and I'm gonna lay the smack down on everybody." I was like marking out heaps. I'm like, wow, yes, this is awesome. But definitely, welcome back, Rock, friggin' legend. You have not missed a step, not one. I'm not gonna do a Raw review, because pretty much I don't need to say much. Okay, it was an excellent show. Definitely nicely done. Definitely good segments and that in there. It even had Triple H's co-star in there, Ariel Winter, which was pretty cool and everything. One thing I do want to talk about, which is something that the Lex Man has talked about, and I've had backwards and forwards things with him about this, is the 21st of the 2nd 2011 promos. Dude, yes, I've seen the 3rd one, and yeah, we've all seen Taker. We've seen Taker walking in the house and walking and actually standing at the window. But I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but I've got to tell the Lex Man this, because he actually had brought this up on his top 5 WrestleMania matches, and it actually looks like this match might actually come true. A former writer with WWE, I don't really think I caught his name, but he put on the newsfeed how he thinks that the 21st of the 2nd one's going to end up. Taker's going to come out on Raw on the 21st. Like the lights are going to go out, Taker's going to come out, and everything else. But then the lights are going to go out again. Then here comes this guy down in a trench coat and everything else, wearing a mask, so you can't see his face and everything else. and then he unmasks himself, and it turns out to be Triple H. That's right. They're gonna do a Undertaker versus Triple H match at WrestleMania. And there is news going around that Vince has even talked about even putting Shawn Michaels in the match. So there you go, Deluxe Man. Your match that you predicted for top 5 might actually be a match at WrestleMania. So the guy in the trench coat is probably Triple H. I know, like I know this is screwing with everyone's heads. It's messing with mine. Something shocking. Because now we've got 3 candidates of who it can be. It could be Sting, it could be Diesel, or it could be Triple H. One of the 3. Or number 4, of course, it could be The Undertaker, because we've seen him in the house and everything else. So it could be an actual return promo for Taker. They could be just doing something different for him. I don't know. Might be coming back as the American Badass. I actually wouldn't mind that. I think that'd be pretty cool, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, man, that's just my thoughts on it. That's just what I'm hearing. Like from a former WWE writer who was on the creative team, and he's saying that's how he thinks the 21st or the second one's going to turn out. That Triple H is going to be the guy in the trench coat. That sounds pretty awesome. If it was done that way. Even if Sting did it that way, that'd be awesome. But we've only got 1 week. 1 week to find out who it is. Yep, and I can't wait to turn to SmackDown, the coronation of Dolph Ziggler as new world champion. That's gonna be fun. Anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on Raw. Definitely awesome. WWE did a great job. Glad to see Rock back. Has not missed a step whatsoever. Can't wait to see what more he's going to do with the business. I also hear that he's bringing a special guest along with him to the WrestleMania. I would flip out, and I think everyone else here would flip out if it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I've predicted myself it might be Mick Foley, might be seeing a Rock and Sock Connection return at WrestleMania, but you never know. I actually discussed this with some friends. Just imagine if it was Austin, and then Rock and Austin just decide at WrestleMania, you know what, impromptu match, you versus me, one more time. You'd want to watch WrestleMania. That would make up for everything, seriously. Alright guys, those are my thoughts. Leave your comments and everything like usual. Deluxe Man, tell me what you think about this new development there with the Triple H thing. And yeah, just tell me if you think it's still Sting, or what you even think if it turns out to be Triple H. Do you think that's a good angle? Yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys later, alright? Bye.